Hi guys, Ralph here. Now, I've been approached by a company called Fanttik. They want me to review their electric screwdriver. Alright, we all use an electric screwdriver. The one I've got is a Tac Live, bought on Amazon. It was a bargain at the time. And it's perfectly fine, does me rather well. This is the NEX L1 Pro screwdriver. It's at the moment, I've got my web page open in front of me, it's on an Indiegogo project. They wanted a, they smashed the Indiegogo project because at the moment they're at 1,184% of what they actually wanted. So they've easily smashed it. The production of these is going to be going out in October 2020. So at the moment it would be in August 2020, or just at the end of August 2020. Then I've got a little bit of a sneak peek at these. So put this out of the way for a second. Yeah, I know how this works. It just does that. You click that, does the opposite way. Done. There's only one speed to this. The different torque settings. Do that and it makes it into right angle. Yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be a bit better. I've had no problems with this apart from the build quality. The charging port there did break after one go. There's another torch on the bottom as well. But I know how to fix them. It's fine. I was okay. So it didn't go back. So let's have a look at the Fanttik NEX L1 Pro. So scan pull to get it out because it is sealed in. A little bit of dint on the corner there. I'll assume there's no problems whatsoever. Shows on here. There we go. Get a light out a little bit so I can show you better. Yes, cord screwdriver is 3.6 volts. Has a charging port on the back. Stepless speed change. Ah, okay. So if you'll do speed change, that's pretty good. A shark chuck. Don't know. We'll find that out soon. I'll flash that on the front, so it's similar to the what we've got on the front of that one, the opposite one. Direction indicator. So there's an LCD screen on the top of here. A battery level indicator. Switch drill direction. So that's on the top instead of where I've got at the moment, which is good. Okay, the diameter is 5mm. Is that the thickness of what screw I can use? No load speed from 0 to 220 revolutions per minute. Torque is 0.5 that Newton meters to 6 Newton meters. So that's going to be a pretty good speed difference and torque difference between it. So 200 milliohm amp battery inside there, which is a pretty decent size for what we've got. Stepless speed change, so it'll just be a standard, not a sort of one. Smart torque setting. The torque control, so that's on the top. Rare earth motor. Now this is actually supposed to have got one of the smallest motors that they can actually fit on one of these things, and it's a smart torque control, and ultra small. So it's pretty decent. Apparently, what this is, a shark chuck on the end. I don't know. We'll find out. I think hopefully it may be to do with keeping the drill bits, the sockets, in where they're supposed to go, and they don't fall out. I mean, yeah, the normal stuff, they will have a magnet inside. I'll assume this has got a magnet as well. So to get in, I want a bit of the shrink wrapping off so I can tear it open. Okay. I was only contacted about a week ago, and this has come all the way from China, from their production facility. Oh, how to use me? Okay, fine. Torque settings 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. I believe you've been expecting me. Okay. Kind of funny. Kind of interesting. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a screwdriver, but why not be funny? I don't mind that at all. Follow us on, they're on Facebook, they are on Instagram as well. I'll put all links to everything in the description below. That's a magnet. I haven't got anything metallic around here apart from, no. So follow us on Fanttik, just basically hashtag Fanttik official or Fanttik official, well, underscore official on Instagram, Facebook. I'll put them on down below. Full instructions book, and you know I am never going to go through all this. There's only that many pages anyway, so you've got 7 or 8 pages there with English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, so obviously aimed straight for the European market, and then goes in straight into, I will assume, Mandarin, which I don't catch a word of. I do apologise for not speaking Chinese, but that's fine. Right, get the box away and put the instructions to one side a little bit, so I might need those in a second. So we have rather a nice sturdy box. There's a locking pin on the front that opens up. Ooh. Now, I was actually told that I would get, because they do different ones. Let me get the web page back on the screen. They have the NEX, NEX, well, NEX, we'll call it from now on NEX L1. The NEX L1 Pro, which this is an accessory pack. So it comes with a case, it comes with other bits and bats, for $80. Or is that 80 euros? Oh, sorry, $80 was 147, so they've actually brought this down in price quite a lot. UK, it works out at £61. I think for this, I'm not 100% certain. The NEX L1 for an early bird was only $39, £30, which is really good. The Pro, there are differences. Let's just say this to start with. Between the L1 and the L1 Pro, there are differences. I think the L1 just goes fast, slow, reverse, fast, slow. There are variable speeds in this one. So this is probably the one that I would go for if I had it myself. They have it in different colours. You have a green, you have a pink, and you have a black. You also have a blue as well on the different levels. But, again, we'll stick that in the description below. You can browse at your own leisure. Now, the chuck on the end's nice and oiled. Let's get into this. So this one's a nice, that's grey, that's like a dark grey. Now if I remember this rightly, this should, ooh, what the heck? Right, let's try. They've actually got some parts in here which is nice. Ah, there's your shark chuck. It'll hold on to anything and you'll, oh, that's really good, that. It still feels like it's magnetic in there. Nope. And then you push in far enough, it locks in place. And you just push the collar forward, and out it pops. I think it might be because if you look carefully on a lot of your bits you've got, you will have these little notches on here. I think it's grabbing hold of these corners. I mean, most of mine I've got them on there, and I've never actually really done anything with them. But you can see there I've got 1, 2, 3 posi drive, a flathead, only one flat, that's quite weird, and 8 more. There's hex ones and there's Allen key type ones. That's a nice long one. Yeah, a long Phillips posi drive, and the extension bar as well, which will obviously be magnetic. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, again, that's actually, it's not too much to see. I'm putting gentle pull in there, but then it's in place rather well. The problem I get with a lot of these is they're not magnetic enough, so they kind of just drop out when you need the bit to be in the end. But that's pretty good actually. Extension, you've got a cable here for charging up with USB, and surprisingly, this is what weirds me out a little bit about this, it actually charges up with USB-C. I mean, most things like this will charge up on a micro, or no, usually the mini USBs, possibly micros. Wouldn't have said you'd done a USB-C, but that's really quite good. You can actually get faster charging through the USB-C. BC, yes. Well, that's quite good. Right, let's see if this works, shall we? I've got the display on the top. Hoping it does, and I haven't got to go and charge this and stop the video. It's like to go inside it, you need 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, which I'm not going to do. This is very... You got one angle only, but this is quite front end heavy. It feels like there isn't much in the handle, but it's a quite good size handle. Ooh, hello. So that's set on 6. If you can see on the handle there, we go, we don't go. That's a power. Oh, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the torque settings, the batteries underneath it, and it shows which direction you're going in or you're going out. In, that should go this way. Then, yeah. There's a bit of nothing much there. But then the light comes on. Ah, that's good. The light is kind of an afterthought. They've actually told me. It's not really part of their products. It's more on the motor. It's a small motor. It's a powerful motor. But that's going around for a reason. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you about it in a second. But the light on the front, it's on. It's shining, and then it will go off after about, what, 5, 6 seconds? That's quite good. That will go around anyway because you can hold it in place. So that will spin around anyway. And the light stays on. That's good. So let's try actual settings. Lights on. A bit more. So there's a brake on this as well. So that's actually stopping. Pretty good, actually. Let's go up to 6 to see how fast this goes. Okay, it's not on a speed then. This is torque settings. It goes faster in forward than it does in reverse. Okay. That's pretty good. Now, as luck would have it, I've been dismantling things again. So, I have a piece of, this isn't wood, this is chipboard. This is part of a shelving unit I had. So, but it is solid enough to try and stick a screw through it. And I will use everything of theirs anyway. Let's use that one. I think that screw should do rather well with. Yeah. So, into... I might do comparisons side by side with the Tight Life. These screws aren't magnetic, by the way, so don't worry about that. Okay, that's not bad. That's on 6. Let's get it in reverse. Oh, I didn't bother trying. I don't look too far down because I'm not want to drill through my my desk. Okay, easy enough. Let's try a bigger screw, thinner threads. Different hole. That's stopped then, but it's in and holding pretty good. Put that there and go through it. See, that's now cut off, but I am on torque setting 1, so let's see if torque 6 will do something with this. Yeah, straight through. So let's go torque setting 1 again and reverse. Let's see if that will take it out. See, so that what you can, once you get your balance of your torques, it just automatically cuts off. 5. Okay. Nobody's claiming this is going to go through a brick wall, but that's actually not bad. To do that with a big thick screw like that, I'm mildly impressed. So let's go torque 1. So no, let's go torque 6. Right, so let's get a little bit of help to start with. straight through. Straight through. This is obviously me holding on quite well anyway, but that's not bad actually. I can slowly take it out. Or really quickly take it out. That's actually not bad. So that's with a piece of compressed, crappy, chipboarded MDF bookshelf. Have we got anything thicker? No, we haven't. I'm not exactly a wood shop round here, but let's have a look and see if I have what. Right. Piece of decent wood, proper wood. Let's go again. Let's go setting 1, going in with that screw. See, it does stop when you do it. See, it won't do it fully, but it'll just do a little bit of a pulse. 5, 6. That's really good. I'm actually really impressed. I think the bit won't come out again. So, shield forward, pops it out, done. Shall we compare? I'll use the same bit on my tight live. That's the torque settings, that will go click. As I think we might have seen before, different type of torque setting. That's as far as it goes with torque setting 1. It will go further, but it's a different motor and a different battery on this. So actually matches quite easily what mine can do. I mean, obviously, like I said before, this was bought just because it was a bargain and I wanted a cordless screwdriver. This, there's actually some weight to this. It actually seems pretty stable. I've just figured something out. Why does that turn around? Oh. Whoa, okay, so I'm not supposed to know that. The front on here comes off. Does it come off for a reason? It's not broken. It's meant to. I thought that might have been a torque setting, not just for that. That is obviously torque setting, but... Not quite sure why that comes off. But it's obviously just 3 circuit mounted LEDs with resistors actually on all 3, which is pretty good, pretty safe. 2 wires out of the way, fine, happy. Just as a ring. I mean, like I said, I was trying that because this bit turns round to the torque settings there and then the screwdriver setting, but that's a different screwdriver. And again, you see what I mean? This just comes out too easily. When you want it in, it's in. Let me put that back on. It looks silly now. When you want it in, it's in. Until you release it. And I like that. I do like that. That's the shark bit. It's shark chuck. But even with that, with the magnetic one. Because that should... Ah, yes, goes in there. Still, yes, yeah, cool, very, very cool. So they have a 2-year warranty on these, and they do free shipping as well. You're going to guarantee the shipping by October, which is quite nice. Means you'll get them hopefully soon enough. Have a look what else they have on the web page. I mean, yeah, it's a nice grey colour. It is, the only thing that's missing between what I have and what I use is the angle. To do a straight, it clicks forward, but most people I know use electric screwdrivers. You want the right handled. So I mean, you see how my other one's actually on, it's at a right angle at the time. I rarely will ever use it straight. I'll never use it at that angle. Oh, is it that angle? So it's already set to what you'd need anyway. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. As I said, the smart torque, it will just shut down when it knows it's too much for itself, which is good. There's different types of screws, which is great. Different types of material. Use plastics, wood. I would possibly attempt to do this through steel, because I think it probably could do that pretty well. Okay, that doesn't want to stop. Let's try again with this one. You can hear it. It's fighting. He's fighting back a little bit, and he's not liking. Ow! Ow! It doesn't like me doing that. So this shows the power of the actual motor. I'm on 6, so that's as tight as it goes. There's a little bit there, but it's going exactly the same speed. It's actually hurting me now. Yes, so that's another good test. How much does it hurt you? I mean, it works at a constant 320 RPM. Or does it work at 200? The L1. This is what I'm talking about, the different types. The L1 will do 320 RPM. So technically, the L1, not the NEX L1, will do constant speed. It will be on, off. That's all it'll do, but it'll be quicker. Whereas the NEX L1 will do 220 RPM, but it is variable. So there's your differences in what you want to buy. I mean, it does pretty good. It says apparently on this it will do 260 screws on a single charge. They tested this, there's videos, there's pictures, there's all sorts of stuff on their webpage. I'll put all the description below. There's actually, I've got at the moment now, you can compare between the two with the NEX L1 Pro and the NEX L1. There are quite a few differences between them. I mean, you've got, let's have a look, Smart Chuck, this one, yes. The NEX L1, no. Variable speed, yes. NEX L1, no. Different speed, like I just said, different torque setting. That's got more torque than the other one. Both got neodymium motor, both got decent batteries. There's a price difference, yes. If you want a cheap, or cheap enough, DIY screwdriver, cordless, that uses USB-C. I'm still quite weird about why it uses USB-C. That's quite good though, because everything is now going towards USB-C, so they've obviously jumped ahead on that one. So that's pretty good. So yeah, comes a nice little toolbox, done, sorted. I'm quite happy with that. There is different versions out there. You want the 42-bit drill bit set. They've got a lot more different screwdriver attachments on the end. Comes in a hard case. There are other ones as well for little tools and stuff you can use. It's just basically screwdriver. Do you want a screwdriver? Because I've got a pot here full of little bits, which is great for me. If you haven't got a pot of bits, they will sell the stuff online anyway. They've got plenty of stuff, and it all actually seems really good quality stuff. And with the magnet, I'm going to be using that one on my normal. In fact, I think I'm going to start using that in future. Get that out all the time instead of the Tack Life one. Maybe I can put the Tack Life somewhere else, put it in the car, so just in case. But I'll have this here on the desk, so I can play about with it. So yeah, it's quite a nice little product there. Thank you very much, Tack Life, for sending it me, so I can review. And you should be seeing this on the channel quite a few times. So anyway, like I said, plenty of links will be down below in the description, where to get them, when you can get them, how much they are, parts of their web page and all stuff like that. It's actually pretty good. I actually really quite like it. Yeah, doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. And the only, well, yeah, no, that's fine. Your button on there for is pretty easy enough to do. I thought it was kind of your hands down there, and I thought it'd be difficult to get my fingers onto. But that's pretty good. Battery up there. See if I can get it down a bar. Can't change anything while it's going, so that's good. Really, really good. Yeah, I love that. That's cool. Thank you very much, Fanttik. Thank you very much, Fanttik, for sending this down. And yeah, let's use it more in the future. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on social media, and I'll see you in a new video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.